Never pay full price for games ever again, guys. G2A offers the cheapest CD keys you can find anywhere. Check them out by clicking on the link below. What's up guys, it's Ed from TechSource and welcome to PC Wars episode 17, where you submit your custom PC to get featured on the channel. So if you guys are interested in being part of the show, make sure to watch the video linked below. But here are your 5 contestants for this week. We have Gary, Matt, a second Matt, Sebastian, and Saruk. I hope I didn't butcher your name. So starting off the show, we have Gary and his balls. The PC, obviously. It's rocking a 5930K and 2 GTX 980s in SLI. It also has 32 gigs of Corsair Dominator Platinums, a 400GB Intel 750 PCIe SSD, and a 256GB Samsung M.2, along with a few other storage devices. So this is an inverted PC with an upside down motherboard and a few mods. We do have some custom painted parts, including the case exterior and interior, along with the SLI bridge and a bottle that has a chrome tube passing through it with some LED lights. And for benchmarks, we got a score of 19,741 to start things off strong. The only thing I would have done was painted the 750 series SSD either in black or blue to stay consistent with the overall theme, but nonetheless a very badass PC. Thank you, Gary, for entering. At number 2 is Matt and Leviathan, a PC with another 5930K overclocked to 4.5 and 2 Zotac 980 Ti's. The build also features 32 gigs of G.Skill RAM and a Samsung 950 Pro M.2 SSD. For benchmarks, it scored a 23,243, securing the #1 spot for this episode. To be honest, I kinda like the stealthy look of this build. There isn't any bright colors sticking out, and it kind of has a dark theme to it. A very sick build indeed. Thank you, Matt, for entering. Now here is an interesting build from the other Matt. It kinda looks like a Thermaltake Core P5 case, but without the glass. So this is rocking the 6700 and a single GTX 970. It also appears to be wall mounted on a carbon fiber base, which looks pretty sick. I also love the red LEDs that glow from underneath the parts. Although it didn't score that high on Firestrike, it's definitely a very good looking and unique build. Thank you, Matt, for entering. This next build is out of this world. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Project 3 Leaves from Sebastian, who is 19 years old and lives in Sweden. Holy hell, I don't even know where to begin. So this thing is rocking a 5820K and a single EVGA GTX 980 Ti inside the Deep Cool Tri-Stellar case. According to Sebastian, this took more than 300 hours, over 7 months to complete this build, and this is his first ever computer. What the hell? My first computer I built looked something like this. I definitely love the attention to detail everywhere on this case. He mounted the reservoirs outside, drilled some holes to run the tubes through, painted the screws and a bunch of other parts, and even added some pretty cool decals. I'm honestly impressed that you were able to do all this and maintain perfect symmetry. For benchmarks, it scored a 15,633, which isn't enough to take first place, but damn is this a gorgeous build. Thank you, Sebastian, for blessing my eyeballs with this. Last but not least, we have Project Alpha from Saruk, a very nice black and white build inside the Corsair 780T case. I just noticed we have a ton of X99 builds in this episode for some reason, and Project Alpha is no different. We have another 5820K at 4.5 GHz and 2 GTX 980 Ti's in SLI. Excellent work on the paint job for the SLI bridge and RAM sticks, and I gotta say, the black and white colors are nicely balanced. And finally, for benchmarks, it scored a 26,205, taking first place for this episode. So that is it for this episode of PC Wars. As always, drop your comments down below and vote on who you think has the best custom PC, although I probably know who you're going to vote for. I'll announce the winners on the 15th on my Twitter and Instagram accounts, so make sure you guys are following me there if you want to. So basically, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy PC Wars, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you in the next video.